What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys had a great weekend, and if you guys did watch Super Bowl, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We do have some new information about new revealed Ascendancies for 0.5 that we're going to get into. I'm sending all the alerts sent out, and then we will be kind of diving into the info that we do have on it. But at least we got some news for 0.5, right? Like, finally, we kind of like see potentially what's coming. At least we have information on 2 new Ascendancies. I would assume there hopefully is going to be the remaining ones for the other classes that, you know, have not been revealed yet. And yeah, I mean, we're going to get into them here in 1 second. Just got to do one last thing and we're going to go. All right, we should be good to go. So let me go ahead and throw the info over. Just get everything good to go here. Okay. So the display capture up. Okay, so let me go ahead. So as we can see on this video, this was waiting for my wand. I saw to hop back on. I feel that, Joseph. So this is from the new developer interview that GGG released on their official YouTube channel. This is just with their lead rigging artist. They go about stuff, right, talking about like all rigging mounts and how they do like animations and other stuff on like some of the bosses, etc. But we did get a sneak peek at well, not potentially, but one of the new revealed Ascendancies. I gotta find it again is the issue. Oh my god, chat, what'd I do? Let's go through here until we find it. Start was in the very beginning. Here we go. So on the back wall, right, they have these pictures that show the Ascendancies. We know this is Stormweaver, this is Acolyte Chiola, etc. But here is a brand new picture that we've never seen before. Now this should be in correlation to Ranger's last Ascendancy. Now obviously it's kind of hard to see what this is here specifically to figure out like, okay, how does this look, you know? But on PoE2DB, they did go ahead and leak or put in here that the new Ascendancies have been added to the game files in the latest update to the game. So we can see that they're calling this is the Arcane Archer. So this would be the new Ranger Ascendancy, the last third, you know, final piece for the Ranger. Now, this seems really cool. I don't think we've really ever had a, you know, quote unquote Arcane Archer. You know, correct me if I'm wrong in PoE 1. I know we have Mirage Archer and stuff like that, which is, I guess you could say sort of Arcane-y, but I don't really know how they'll do this because normally, you know, Arcane Archers and other fantasy-esque games, MMOs, etc. are usually magic related, right? So I don't know if there's going to be new skills brought into the kind of bow-esque line or if it'll all be just tied into the Ascendancy and we won't get any new skills. But it's going to be very interesting to see, you know, how this works and ties into builds. And I'll be honest, I'm probably not beating the allegations of being only bow, you know, like esque YouTuber, because we'll probably be doing this in 0.5 if it looks good enough, to be honest. Because, I mean, Arcane Archers look absolutely cool, you know, and a lot of games. And, I mean, this just seems cool, summoning a bunch of arrows and stuff like that. I mean, here we can see that you're using a normal bow, and then it looks like you'll conjure a potential, you know, bows you shoot maybe or something like that in front of you. Maybe it'll have a thing where, like, while you're attacking, you accumulate, you know, arrows or have a chance just to fire off, like, magic-related arrows. Maybe you could do cold or fire, you know, etc. Poison arrows. I don't really know the full extent, but again, pretty cool to see that we're getting Arcane Archer in here. I'm not gonna lie. So the last one that got revealed, at least from PoE2DB, that we didn't see in the video in the interview that they released, is Wild Speaker. Now this is obviously the last Huntress one, so this is interesting. It's kind of playing with the animals, right? We can see there's the bear. This is like probably like a stag or something like that, and then an owl up here, it appears to be, right? Now I believe these are the animals tied with Act 4. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe these are the pillars, right? Where you can select your, what do you call it? Your, like, elements, or you can do plus attributes. I believe these are the 3 ones that are correlating to each of those statues, but I could be wrong. So I'm not really too sure exactly how this will play in the Huntress. You know, if it's going to be a thing where like it's more like the rite of passages, and there's some way like while attacking you can have them to come out and do an additional attack, or if they'll just be kind of like stances or, you know, reservation skills that you'll pop and you'll just get imbued with their powers, or how this will exactly work in that regard. But I mean, it's still really cool to see. So there could be some really cool new builds potentially for like spear related stuff. Hopefully, you know, enables other stuff too. Like maybe you can do a strength build with like maces or something with Huntress, maybe go on the bear side, you know. Again, we don't really have full info on either of these Ascendancies, but at least we have art for them, right? And we can see what their art's going to be. So it does seem really interesting, not going to lie. And hopefully for Arcane Archer, there's a lot of cool, interesting builds. It's the one I'm most excited for sure. Because, I mean, come on. This does not, tell me this does not look dope. I have a quick question. I did the I shot Amazon, like a 1-1 build of yours. I cannot get this time to work, doing like 4 mil damage, nothing close to 100 mil. Are you hitting the perfect timing window on it, Renz? And are you freezing them first before you shoot snipe? Well, if no new class, SSF Arcane Archer it is. Well, Epic, I don't think we'll see a new class since we just got one in 0.4. Usually, I mean, the trend of how GG operates is class, no class, then potentially class after that, right? So I think definitely in 0.5 we'll get no class, just because they said they, you know, are trying to do like a whole endgame rework, Atlas passive tree rework, pinnacle bosses, potentially like all of them getting reworked, right, to bring them up to like a new standard, more difficult, maybe more rewards. So if they're doing all that, plus, you know, getting all the new Ascendancies in as well for all the remaining classes, as well as like the whole new league mechanic, I feel like it would be pretty hard to then incorporate a whole nother new class as well. Obviously, I hope I'm proven wrong, because I would love a new class, but I think it's probably unlikely that we do get one. Yes, and also yes. The snipe critical chance should look under arrow or explosion. So if you're looking for snipe, for my snipe's crit right now, we're at... Hold on, let me throw in the good quiver, because you're technically going to be using this, right, with a rare visceral quiver. Keep that in mind. You do want a visceral quiver to get the increased crit chance on there, but you should be at about a 38 to 40% chance is what I'm currently sitting at. But this isn't including, right, like all the other crit chances we're getting from the tree or the effigy of cruelty, increasing the base crits either. So keep that in mind. So like once we have, you know, base crit up and stuff like that of effigy of cruelty, you should be looking at like 80 to 90% chance of critting with snipe. So keep that in mind. Cool question. What is 0.5? Right now, Ellie, we don't have a 100% official confirmation on that, but going to, you know, kind of the standard that GGG has, and when we got the last league, which was December, we should hopefully see 0.5 in April, because obviously we know March is getting PoE 1's new league, and usually, I mean, how they did the last time, right, was a month after PoE 1, we got PoE 2's new stuff. Excuse me. So about a month after PoE 1's new league, we should hopefully get PoE 2's new stuff, because that should line up. If they do April, then that should line up for the next league, especially how they're trying to do the Exile Con, I believe, in November. So that should be about a month before, you know, the final league for 0.2, which people are speculating like this December of this year we're getting 1.0 release. That's why they have an Exile Con a month before December, etc. So April should line up with everything if that is true, as well as how they were doing it before, etc. All right, so I mean, yeah, the way we have this is cool. I mean, Arcane Archer and stuff, as well as Wild Speaker. I mean, that's really interesting info. We'll have to exactly see how this, you know, plays out and stuff. I mean, there's not a whole lot of info on this, right? We just have art. But regardless, at least we have something, right? Can never say no to having some stuff, so. I'll just leave this up here just in case any of you guys want to relook at that. Or we want to go back in, right? Someone just give me a Paladin / Knight type gameplay. Well, I think that would probably be Templar for you, Epic. But yeah, I don't know when we're getting Templar. 42.2%, just to make sure the rotation is Thunderstorm, Freezing Mark, Freezing Salvo. Once frozen, it's Barrage, then step and close perform time snipe. Yes. So, yeah, that's how the whole thing is going to look. I mean, you should be doing more than 4 million damage. Do you have a link, Renz? Like a PoE Ninja link, something I can take a look at to kind of like, you know, look at your gear, see what your bow is looking like, etc. Is there a leveling guide for this? On the Mobalytics, I do have 2 leveling sections. Let me go ahead and pull the Mobalytics guide back up for you, and I can kind of show you really quickly. So on the Mobalytics guide, I do have leveling Act 1 through 4, and then obviously for interludes, it's pretty much just the same. I do crossbow leveling, and the other reason for that is just because back when I was testing it in 0.3, there wasn't really, you know, it was with like leveling for cold, you know, like bow stuff. I mean, you're just going to be running lightning arrow rods majority of the campaign. So I was like, well, you could do that, or you could just use crossbows, which are way better at leveling. Going through campaign should get you to endgame quicker. So that's why I have crossbow here. I also have alternative wolf leveling if you wanted to do that. I need to actually go back and update it since the wolf stuff is supported in Mobalytics now and all the items and all that junk. But yeah, if you wanted to do bow stuff, it would just be simple stuff as like run lightning rod, arrow, freezing salvo, you know, probably like ice tipped arrows until you get ice shot if you want to at like end of Act 3, 4-ish, whatever, you know, that level is that you're going to get it. And then just kind of do that, right? Very standard stuff. Wild Speaker could be fun if it was Inherit the Spirit of type of deal, and then you could summon slash enhance abilities with them. So like kind of like a pet type class, like almost like a summon. Or I guess you could say a companion, not like a summon, but a companion type Ascendancy. I mean, yeah, that could be cool. That could be actually really interesting. Again, we don't really know. I would assume it's either companion, but I kind of hope that there's a way to sort of have them almost fuse with you in a sense, to where you can get their abilities maybe, or like enhance yourself. So this way, you know, people that don't want to run companions on that could, you know, still run it, but still get bonuses, etc. I feel like would be kind of a cool thing to support both playstyles. I can make one. I spent like 2 mirrors on equipment. Okay, Renz, yeah. Just go ahead and import your stuff on PoE Ninja and then let me know. Oh, you already have it? I got you. Let me go. We can throw that up. I'm gonna try this one next. I'm done with Poison PF. Alright, Jay. If you have any questions, let me know. Those are the spirits of the amulets. Have you seen the image? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That means that maybe it would give you the effects of the charms. I don't think it'll be that like simple. I feel like it'd be more than that, to be honest, because if that's all it is, then, you know, it'd be very underwhelming. Alright, so let's see. So you have the Sin Gloves on, good. You're running Headhunters fine. You're throwing a Visceral Quiver on. Yeah, plus Barrage. Okay, let's see your bow. So, I mean, your bow is high fizz damage, really good crit chance. You don't have any accuracy, which will obviously, I don't know, you might be fine with just how much fizz damage you have, right? So I don't think that's really that much of an issue. That should be fine, that should be fine, that should be fine. I mean, you should be doing more than 4 mil, to be honest. And then you're running Trinity, right? As well, on bossing, yeah. Yeah, you should be running and doing way more damage than 4 mil, to be honest with you. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't be doing more DPS here. Yeah, I don't know why you're only doing 4 mil. Is your snipe hitting the boss, or like are you making sure? Because sometimes snipes hitbox can go through an enemy, so it's a little finicky. But like, are you 100% making sure that it's hitting the enemy? right, got this.
Spending like a wastrel again, I see.
Sometimes 4 mil damage, sometimes 6 mil. Yeah, you should be doing a lot more DPS than that. I don't see a world where you shouldn't be doing it with your gear that you have. I mean, I didn't look fully on the tree, but it should be the same as this tree, so I'm confused. Doing it wrong? I mean, I could... I mean, I haven't played in a few days, but I can go ahead and try to buy a Zesh run, and then just go ahead and run Zesh. Obviously solo, but I can try to see if... Oh, we have 151 splinters, so we should be good. I can try to see if, you know... If there's, maybe any shadow nerfs to the build. Where is all my splinters? How do I have 151 splinters? Am I bugging, chat? I usually put all my splinters here, but there's none in here. So, like, where the fudge did all my splinters go? Alright, there's no way I have 151 splinters. This game has to be bugging. How? I don't know. You know what? We're buying splinters. I don't care. No, 150. And divines. Jesus.
All right, your order is registered.
All right, let's go and do a run real quick. Oh, it's in here. Fudge. We're good though. I believe I'm doing it wrong. The mapping is easy and fun. Yeah, the mapping's really good. The bossing is good as well. Like I said, you should be doing everything fine. I mean, you're throwing Thunderstorm down, right? Which is giving you the Effigy of Cruelty stacks for crit weakness. And that'd be the only reason I could see maybe you're not just like consistently critting, which is why you're dying a bunch. Or not dying, sorry, not doing DPS. But it sounds like you're doing the right rotation as well, which is why I'm kind of confused on why your DPS is at least minimum not being able to one-shot, right? Like solo-based non-party Zesh. Unless they somehow did some sort of shadow nerfs over like the last like 3-4 days that I've been on. But we'll do a run right now. We'll test it. What did they reveal new Ascendancies? A million. So they revealed new Ascendancies on the they had a new video on their official channel. It wasn't like 100% revealed, right? They didn't have a full focus on them, but they had a interview with their lead rig like artist that, you know, like rigs animations and other stuff, and behind them they had the pictures of Ascendancies, and they showed like, you know, Stormweaver, they showed Acolyte of Chiola, but there was a picture there that we haven't seen before for the last Ranger Ascendancy. And if you actually Google like PoE 2DB, right, which is the website that data mines files and stuff like that, and has like all the stuff, so anytime there's a new update or change to the files, they have it on their site, and you Google, right, PoE 2DB Arcane Archer, you'll find the link for that. And on there, they have put on the same image that we've seen in that video, which is Arcane Archer for Ranger, as well as a new image for Huntress for her last Ascendancy called Wild Speaker, I believe. So we can see 2 new Ascendancies there, which I can pull up in 1 second really quick. Let me just get done with this run, and I got you. Yeah. Alright, so let's see if anything happened or got changed. I gotta remember the rotation, to be honest. I might fuck it up. Let's make sure we're not done here yet. So it is this. There we go. No, you should be able to one-shot still. But these were the images that got, like... So this is the interview, right? They just released literally less than a day ago. And we can see behind them, there's this image, right? As well as, like, Stormweaver, Acolyte of Chiola. So we know these are all Ascendancies, right? They're not, like, early concept art or anything like that. Then we have this picture that's like, whoa, hold on, this is new. I've never seen this before. Like I said, if you Google PoE 2DB and you Google Arcane Archer, you can see that there's new Ascendancies added to the game files in the latest update for version 0.5, which is the next leak, right? Since we're in 0.4. So we can see this is the art for the new Ascendancy for Ranger, which is labeled Arcane Archer. So this is going to be really interesting. I said, again, I don't really know how much. There's really no skills or anything on it, right? We just have art, but who knows? Maybe you'll summon arrows, you know, of magic that'll do like cold or lightning or a certain element while you're attacking and have a chance to it. Maybe there's a whole new skill in the Ascendancies. Maybe they'll be adding new skills to support this, as well as like Ascendancy skills baked in. Who knows? Then we have Wild Speaker. This is the Huntress one. Like I said, this looks like Act 4's kind of like totems, you know, kind of like the spirit animals, rite of passage again, you know, with like the bear and stuff like that, the stag, you know, the owl. Again, we don't really know how this will play. Is this going to be a companion Ascendancy? Are you going to be able to like invoke them and kind of have them, you know, like imbue you with powers? Again, we don't know. But these are the two new ones that so far has been revealed. So yeah, it should be able to one-shot runs. Yeah, like I said, make sure you're shooting with the perfect timing. So when you're doing snipe, you want to wait till your character flashes, and then you release. If you release too early, you don't get the end explosion. And if you release too late in the chain, again, you don't get the explosion. You have to release snipe exactly when your character flashes. That's when you release. And then you should get the end explosions where it does AoE. That's how you'll consume the freeze. Because if we take a look at snipe, which you obviously already know, but just to reiterate, you can see base snipe is only 587, right? But if you do the perfect timing, they're frozen. We can see the base damage for Icy Blast, right, goes up to like 7,000 attack damage. So huge amount of increase. You have to be perfect timing it to do damage.
Let us hope.
But yeah, it still works, so nothing got nerfed. So yeah, like, if you want, Renz, I could help you further if you know, obviously this is up to you, but if you did like a little video, you know, of you like fighting Zesh just through the rotation, I could try to look at the thing and let you know what you're potentially doing wrong in the rotation or timing, etc. This isn't even a bad one. Yeah, this is bad now.
Speak quickly. Gold is useless.
Yeah. Alright, let's go do maps. We have that. We have 2 left of that. We have that. And then we have some maps that are hit still. So we're good. But yeah, it's pretty hype. I mean, like I said, timeline, I think should be April that we're getting the new league. So we just kind of wait, but alright, let's get it.
Everyone you trust is replaced. They're trying to catch you.
Come on! That was almost a challenge!
Are we getting... Okay, no void on this guy? No void yet, okay. No void there, no void there. No void here, no void, okay. No voids, unfortunate. Happens though. Let's see any voids yet? Yeah, nothing. Don't think we got the right map, sadly. But yeah. So I guess we won't see, like, I guess info on 0.5, quote unquote, like them revealing stuff until probably like sometime in March. we might get like some teasers like that we just got right in that video. Not necessarily like them showing anything, but them having like, you know, something in the background. But seems so far away though, I'll be honest. Like, you know, I don't know if anybody else feels like that. Like it seems close, but then it also seems so far away until like we get the next league. Give me that. What are we missing here for that? Nothing? Okay. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Get the sim splinters, get the trove. We out of here. Well, what do you guys think on the Ascendancies? Like the Arcane Archer, you know, for Ranger and Wild Speaker for Huntress. What do you guys think that they'll exactly do? You guys think for Arcane Archer it'll be like just a chance-based thing to summon maybe like magical arrows when you're using bow skills? Do you think it'll be more in-depth than that? Like new skills or just like new Ascendancy skills maybe once you go into there, right? That'll enable some new things to be played with. And then for Wild Speaker, do you guys think it'll just be like companion-based class, or do you think you'll be able to maybe kind of like, you know, buff yourself with the set animals to get buffs or what? So that wasn't that profitable, huh? Not what I want to do. There we go. I'm out of here. Actually, maybe not. We have one more abyss to, I guess, grab. Where's it at? Is it in the beginning? Oh, it's in the beginning that we didn't get. Okay. We can also open these chests so it actually works out. It works out. Oh, there we go. Alright, we can do the depths. We might get something good out of it. Do. I low-key hope the Arcane Archer adds, like, for maybe Ascendancy skills, some new ones. I don't know if they'll exactly add, you know, like, whole new quote-unquote skills in the bow line. I would assume it'll probably stay the same. Maybe they'll have, like, one or two ones, you know, added. But I think majority of it is going to come from, definitely from probably the Ascendancy. Not what I wanted to do, but sure. There you go. Alright, so we get a better map on this pull.
Mine.
Come on, give us some voids. Give us some voids. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Give me some elemental lights here, game. Just a few elemental lights. I don't know why it's doing that on me. It's not nice. Really not nice.
Almost challenged.
Selling all my blood mage gear now. Well, I'm gonna spend time and try to figure out the next build. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like in a stump. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know what to do for like my next build. Oh, we did get an aminos. We have a few of them actually. We need to pull you out. Where are you at? That's a real question. Aminos. Where are you again? There's one. I need you to walk out of your thing. Just a little. Okay, stop. With the teleportation. A little bit more. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why are you teleporting me backwards, game? You got this thing again.
My mana's gone.
Got a little bit more. Little tiny bit more. Oh my goodness, man. Headhunter sometimes. I hate him. I hate it.
Where'd it go?
I didn't drop anything. Unfortunate. Still got more. Done Oracle and Blood Mage version. Got you. Okay. Yeah, Oracle honestly is not something I never looked into, but I know there's some pretty cool fun builds I believe with Oracle that you can do. Another void user. Come on. Bang. Nothing. I just don't know what I really want to do, to be honest. Like, I've done, you know, werewolf, kind of like actually stacking. Obviously, we've done bow. We've done a Stormweaver reverse chill, like rolling assault build. I'm not really too sure what I want to do. I mean, there's obviously always Spark and stuff, but I feel like, you know, Spark is fun, but I don't know. I kind of want to do something, I guess, more kind of interactive than that. Makes sense? That makes any sense to you guys? Huh. Where's this last enemy? Is this thing bugged again? No, we're gonna leave it. Jodwalker. Oh my god, we're gonna be teleporting everywhere now. This guy's annoying. Oracle, just in general, being able to allocate things makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I can see that.
A clean kill.
Alright, yeah, no. We have this one over here to clear. And I think we have one last one. Well, this is the glitched one, right? I believe it's the glitched one because I cannot see any sort of enemies near it. Or somehow this is there, but no, it's not. I don't know. I don't know if you guys ever get these, like, abysses that are just bugged and you can't do anything with them. I've done Wolf and also Invoker Flicker, and those were okay. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. You definitely could do, like, probably like a Juice, you know, super zoomy Wolf, but... There we go. Make sure there's nothing over here. Let's retry. Open everything else here. Oh, yeah, this one's bugged. I don't know why these are always bugged sometimes. There's no enemies near here. Got here. Alright, we're out of here. Let's get out of here. Brand new car, all you gotta do is play with Chinko. Hey, what's up, man? Do you see the new Ascendancy leaks? I just want something relaxing that isn't COC commentable. Our mini group in 3 days dropped 2 mirrors, one with Rarity Bot and one without. Sheesh. Yeah, I feel like it's just like, there's been, I feel you on that though, like COC comment, I feel like it's been such a, kind of a popular build for so long, like, for so long. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing in any way, right? But I'm just saying, like, I feel like, I don't know if there's not enough support, because I don't really play, you know, this kind of build, so I don't really know, you know, why there hasn't been a new-ish build that kind of fills that gap yet. Nothing. I think we have a bunch of abysses in here. Grab them and see if we can hit anything here. There we go. Let's identify all of them. And all of them here. Anything good on these? This might not be bad. If we can get them actually to be good. This needs to go back. And then the rest of these can just be slamaged with these. Let me regal these two. And then exalt these two. I mean, 2 additional rares spawned, rarity, experience, chance to contain 4 additional abysses. This might not be a bad one to run. This one's kind of So we'll keep this one here, that one, go there. Oh, you don't follow leaks? It's not Leaksman, it's official. In the game designer, so they had another interview released on their official YouTube channel with their lead rigging artist, John. And in the background of them talking, you can see back here the art for the Ascendancies. Here we can see Stormweaver, Acolyte of Chiola, right? These are obviously all official, like these 3 Ascendancies, right? And they're like art, so we know this is not concept. And then this one is something we have not seen before. Now, if you go to PoE 2DB as well, there has been new Ascendancies added to the game files in the latest update. One of them we can see is Arcane Archer, which looks dope. Again, who knows if this will be chance to fire magical arrows, new skills in there, how this will revolve around it, right? But looks absolutely amazing. Then for Huntress, we have Wild Speaker. Again, we can see the 3 animals, like a bear, stags, you know, an owl. Don't know if this is like rite of passage, if this is going to be a companion class, if you'll be able to like imbue yourself with these animals, if you don't want to have like the companions be out with you, how this will work, right? But these 100% should be 2 official new Ascendancies coming. Wild Speaker for Huntress, and then we should get Arcane Archer for Ranger. Is it, well, I mean, I guess, I mean, but it's not like officially revealed as the thing. It's just like, you know, teased. It's there if you look for it. So, I mean, it's basically them leaking the stuff. A leak doesn't have to be from unofficial sources, though, you know? Like, they obviously put this there to tease you for it. So they intentionally self-leak the art for the new Ascendancy. Wasn't that there last stream? I have no clue if it was or not. I just noticed it now. And then I've seen a bunch of other people start to notice it now too, so I don't know. Exactly. Maybe, maybe not. No clue. Alright, let's take a look. Do we have anything good here? Which class and essentially will you go on 0.5? I mean, I'll have to look. I mean, Wild Speaker looks kind of cool, as well as obviously the Arcane Archer. And then hopefully the other classes get their official, like, final 3rd Ascendancies, but depending on how Arcane Archer looks, you know, and what that is for, like, magic and stuff, I mean, I don't know how it'll play. I mean, it could be very cool for a lot of builds. So, I think it's too early to really call until I see official, you know, stuff on the Ascendancies, what they can do, etc. Until we get, like, the reveal. Remember when Druid Ascensions got leaked and then we didn't get Druid for, like, a whole league after? True, but this is Ascendancies, though. We should get them all. Okay, anything good here? Because, like, obviously it's there. It's only Ascendancies. It's not a whole class. I mean, we know we were supposed to get majority of them in 0.4. So all that should hopefully be all done for 0.5. Right? Because it's not like a whole new class with, you know, transformation rigging like Druid took. When's Gunslinger? Jesus. That is, that'd be interesting if they brought in guns. Damn. I think these are the 2 best ones that we got out of this whole bunch, not gonna lie.
Yes. What's new?
Oh, was there during the last stream of Druid? Gotcha. Well, PoE 2DB is a pretty trusted source. I mean, what they have put out there has been pretty, I would say, consistent with, like, you know, what we've got. And it's on PoE 2DB for, like, the new data files and stuff, especially Wild Speaker and stuff like that. So I would say that those are pretty much what we're getting, right? Now, the art could change for sure, but I would think that, you know, for 0.5, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that we're getting, you know, new Ascendancies. Because it'd be insane if we got 0 new Ascendancies and just a reworked endgame and that's it, you know, like I feel like. Since we, you know, didn't really get anything for 0.4, we got, what, 1 new Ascendancy in a class, and that's it. So, like, I feel like they're just trying to save up for a crap ton of stuff for 0.5. So I'd be very surprised if we didn't get new Ascendancies. But obviously, at the end of the day, right, this isn't like them coming out and showing stuff, so obviously, you know, there's always a chance that this isn't 100%. Alright, well, I don't see anything new here or there. And we're gonna have to go out and try to find more areas to cleanse. There's one here. So we could hit this, but I don't see any towers. Let's try to hit this one. I hope this leads to something real quick. Keep all that like that. Doom, doom. I was saying that Art of the Wildwing interviews shouldn't be scrutinized too much. Nah, I agree with you there, Nate, for sure. Like I said, it's always like, you know, pretty, you know, I would say good possibility that that stuff, what they like have on wall wire and other stuff, isn't 100% what we're getting. But again, we know what we're getting new Ascendancies in 0.5, or the remaining ones, right? Obviously on there, we've seen that on the live stream, and then it's like, well, PoE2DB has it, you know, where it's like all the new update to the game files for 0.5. We see new Ascendancies added, and they have that there. So it's like, whether that's the art or not, I would assume Arcane Archer and stuff like that is probably what we're getting. You know, same thing with Wild Speaker for like their last Ascendancies for Ranger and Huntress. And look at them jumps to say Michael Vsaucer, I'm not convinced. I feel that, I feel that. Imagine if they, like, had, you know, all remaining Ascendancies, full endgame rework, and a new class for 0.5. Obviously, I think that's a pipe dream, but that would be insane.
Darkness descends, and with it, your end. Ah! The mist!
Steam not working for me? Really? Helios? Steam's working fine for me. Maybe try resetting it?
What is it?
I don't know if I want them to fill out Ascendancies before 1.0 or do partials for the rest of the unreleased classes. Well, they've already said that for 1.0 they don't consider all the classes out to be a condition for 1.0 release. So I think there's a very, very, very good condition that we're probably only going to get one more class before release. I personally think what they're going to do is fill out Ascendancies for the remaining classes with this endgame rework for 0.5. Then for 0.6 they might do one additional class, like Duelist or something like that. Right, some new, probably like endgame or, I don't know, maybe another campaign act or something, not too sure. And then have Exile Con before December's release, saying, hey, in December, 1.0 release, you know, Path of Exile is fully going free to play, we're full launching it, right, for PoE2, etc. All that stuff, you know what I'm saying, for release. And then, boom, you're going to get the final story act. And then after that, we'll get the remaining classes. That's what I'm personally thinking is probably going to happen. I need a grand project. Yeah, you're lagging? Campaign? Well, yeah, they 100%. Their priority for 1.0 release is having the full campaign released. Which is why, like I said, I think they'll do one more class, fill out the additional Ascendancies, endgame rework, then fill out story. And then we'll have 1.0 release, which is why I'm thinking December. This is why they have Exile Con 2 a month before that. Because you reveal everything, right? You have the Exile Con, they do the big reveal. Oh, 1.0 is in December, you know, all the games free to play now. The story's fully out, you know. Like the last additional act or the last 2 additional acts, whatever, you know. If they release anything before that, you know, etc. And then boom.
Show me your strength.
Thinking what I'd prefer? Nah, I feel you on that, you know, for sure, but we'll see what happens. I don't know what their, you know, exact thought process is, but hey man, I'm running your build. What's the point of Trinity? Only with 100 cold stacks does it help. For mapping, it gives a little bit of DPS, but we don't run it really for mapping at all. The main reason we're running it is for bossing to get a significantly increased DPS. So the way that we're basically doing it on bossing is that we're throwing down Thunderstorm first, right? So when the boss spawns, he spawns in a Thunderstorm area, and Trinity will actually fill up with the lightning side fully because of that. So once we, you know, throw lightning Thunderstorm down, the boss spawns, then we mark him, then we freezing salvo him, and then just say he's frozen right now. We'll have full cold and we'll have full lightning, so we'll have 200 resonance, which gives us significantly a lot more DPS for the specific bossing one-shot portion of Snipe. So that's why we run it. It does nothing for mapping. We're just all there for bossing. Alright, anything? Hey, we got something. Okay, we need to hit this one. Oh, we got 2 of them actually. Hell yeah. Yeah, so the extra damage is fire on the wand. Actually doesn't really do anything melee. I was trying to see if throwing extra damage as fire would allow us to get fire uptime as well. Sadly, it really doesn't do anything. It gives us a little bit more damage, but we don't get really a whole lot of fire uptime. So honestly, you could probably replace this for anything, but that's what I have it in there just for that. Oh my god, I hate the map sometimes. Like sometimes you load it and it doesn't even load it. You can't even click on anything. Fantastic. Do 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 do. Usually, I think right. So you build light and cold on Trinity. How do you build the fire? Or is the light and cold enough? The light and cold is enough. Like I said, when I was testing it, all I had was full lightning and cold uptime. And we were running what? Was it like a 5 or a 6 man or something like that? I forget exactly. Obviously in the build video you can see it. And we did Zesh that had like 110 million health. And we were able to do like 104, 105 million DPS or something like that. I mean, that was the remaining health that he had at the time of the one-shot, just because we had to do, you know, a few million DPS just to freeze him, right, with our freezing salvo, just because that's how it is. But yeah. Right. We messed that up here then. It's gonna be up here somewhere. If you wanted to get fire uptime, you'd probably have to build like fire damage on your rings and stuff like that. And even then, I don't know if that would be enough to get full fire uptime, to be honest. Just because we have so much cold, right? So yeah, I don't know. Do 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 do. But man, do you guys think we'll get another class before 1.0? I mean, I personally think we will, but I'm interested on your guys' thoughts. This is a tower, by the way. What is this? This is not a tower. All right. I still can't believe that they play this on the radio. Why? Is it crazy or what? Maybe one. I really want to play another class. I'm hoping they'll do another melee class, like, because we have a lot of them. Excuse me, that aren't out, right? Like, you have Duelist that isn't out, Shadow with like daggers that isn't out, you have Templar that isn't out. Like, there's a lot of them that aren't out yet. So I'm kind of hoping that we get one of those, preferably Duelist or Shadow, because I feel like swords or daggers would be really cool. But I know there's people that like Templar, so like honestly any of them would be cool. Not giving us another weapon for 1.0 would be rough. Another weapon type, yeah. I mean, especially not having swords yet is kind of crazy to think about, right? Like, it's such a staple in pretty much any like action RPG. And then in PoE, like, you know, Spin to Winds, Cyclone, like that is such a staple. Not having that is in the game yet is kind of wild. So yeah. That's kind of I play Dual Shadow 100%. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people would. Such a like dope builds and skills and stuff, especially with the new animations and kind of stuff they have with PoE 2. It'd be dope to see. Hopefully we get something. Okay. They said they were polishing a melee class to release it. It probably comes before 1.0. I would, like I said, I would kind of hope that 0.5, like I said, we get the whole endgame stuff, the rework, etc. Probably, hopefully, more Ascendancy classes than 0.6. I don't know what they'll do, but I'm hoping new class, obviously. Maybe we'll get one more act. I don't know if they'll just wait for 1.0 to release the last additional acts for campaign, or if they'll do, you know, like one more for in 0.6 and then at 1.0 release. If they do 1.0 this year, obviously they'll do like the last additional act, or how that'll work. But yeah, I'm hoping 0.6 we get one. I'm hoping, you know, fingers crossed. August is such a bad map, man. Let's do Willow. There's a Delirium. Put that one in. And this one. Kind of my argument that I might want partial Ascendancies for each class, but I don't know if they're going through that route. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, Nate. I wonder if the Shadow will have some sort of huge burst abilities from Shadow. I mean, it'll probably be similar to PoE 1 stuff, so like they'll have, you know, Blade Vortex, they'll probably have like Blade Flurry, stuff like that, right? But I mean, there's a lot of like cool stuff. I mean, I'm just excited for the Ascendancies as well. I mean, Daggers is cool, obviously, but there's a lot of stuff. But I mean, yeah, they'll probably be like Viper Strike. I mean, they'll definitely have new stuff as well. So like, who knows what they'll exactly do with it. What am I missing here? Where's the last enemy at? Is that it? I don't know. Stay away from that.
I've no mana.
Could it be the weapon hand settings, or maybe my equip and weapon hand too? Cheers. Well, the only weapon that like for your wand and shield, you should only, you know, have that set for weapon set 2, or put in weapon set 2, and then have thunderstorm set on weapon set 2 to get effigy of cruelty stacks. And then every other skill should be set on weapon set 1, which should be your bone, quiver, and all that. If you have all that set, then you should be fine. Where do I get infos about the new Ascendancies? So, in the new video that they had on their official channel, at the very start, they show, like, art on the wall, which I can show you real quick. They have art on the wall, right? There's their new video interview with their lead rigging artist, right? About, like, animations and stuff. And on the back wall, they have Ascendancy art. Now, obviously, this doesn't 100% mean that this picture, because this picture, is obviously the new Ranger Ascendancy. Now, this doesn't 100% mean that it's coming, but on PoE 2DB as well, they have on here for version 0.5 that the new Ascendancies have been added to the game files in the latest update. So again, right, it's the same art that we're seeing here on the wall. So it's like, you know, there's 2 things so far that are showing new Ascendancies. I mean, PoE 2DB has been pretty good. Obviously, they had some misses, but majority of the time, their stuff has been pretty accurate. And I think it would be crazy for us to not get new Ascendancies in 0.5. But yeah, I mean, here we can see the Arcane Archer, and then for Huntress, we would have Wild Speaker. Looks pretty cool. Who knows, you know, if this will be a companion class, if you'll be able to buff yourself with these animals, or how they'll do it. Same thing with the Arcane Archer, how they'll do that. But that's the 2 things that we have going on. I mean, I can link you both the PoE 2DB like stuff right there for any of you that want to go on the PoE 2DB and have like this link, and then obviously just go on their official YouTube channel and you can find this at the very beginning. Any of you want to look at that? You can shoot your... What are you talking about? I love how everything can be killed in Red Dead Redemption. Oh. Forgot you're a big Red Dead fan, aren't you? I'm just gonna go over there for a second. Legendary thing. Vega, elite, thanks for the follow, much appreciate it. But if you kill a dog, he'll start saying he's going crazy and stuff. I mean, everyone loves dogs. Yeah, no problem, Kiddo. I like Rockstar games. I mean, Rockstar makes great games. I never was a big Red Dead fan, to be honest. I don't know. It's not that I don't like the games, I just think that it's hard for me to sit down and play a single player game for a very long time without like any sort of hub or anything. I know they have like Red Dead Online and stuff, but never really had friends that played it, so I never really got into it. So maybe that's why. So, just to be sure, only Thunderstorm should be on weapon set 2. All those should be on 1, except for the spirits, which should be on both sets. Yes. Spirits don't matter what weapon set they're on, just obviously you want to make them on weapon set 1, but they can be on weapon set 2 as well. It doesn't really matter. And then, yeah. Everything else you said is correct. No voids this map, unfortunate. The first one was fun to screw around on. Lots to do, plus the story on the first one. Plus the story is one of the better ones from Rockstar. Okay, gotcha. Wonderful get 1.0 release before GTA 6. What do you guys think? For PoE. I would hope so. I would hope we would, but... Renz, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, man. Welcome, welcome. Definitely earned a follow. Thank you, brother. Like I said, if you need any more help, let me know, man. Or if you have like a PoE Ninja link or any, you know, or not PoE Ninja, sorry, like a video, you may be fighting a boss for yourself and issues. I mean, I could definitely, you know, take a look at that and try to help you further. Just hard to know what you might be doing wrong without like actually seeing you fight, you know, like a boss. Because your gear is good enough. You should be able to one-shot at minimum, right? Like 30, 40 million HP boss at minimum with your gear. Let's go open this chest and then we're out of here. GTA 6 got pushed back to the end of this year, so I don't know, probably PoE 2. I'm hoping PoE 2. I mean, I don't know, I heard there was rumors that GTA 6 might get delayed to 2027, but I don't know. Trying to drop Rikitas because it's expensive to buy for the build. Any tips besides good luck? Run the one maps. What is the maps called, chat? I think it's the Eye of the Storm maps, right? For the Karui stuff. Running these maps, obviously... Or, like, I believe the only way of getting Rikita slow to drop. Could be wrong, though, but I believe that's the only way. Are these all 14? Yeah, they are. Let's div these real quick. What's up, One Love? What are you trying to find out? I'll do a video at some point. Yeah, I figured my gear is good enough. At least I got the important mods on it. Yeah, your gear is good. You just, there has to be something that we're not, like, seeing. Dang, Renz will give you Rikita's Flow for free. Hit him up. W Renz. Can I run this build with Oracle? I actually don't know on that. I mean, you're just not really near. I mean, I don't really know all the Oracle passes, right? But like, you're not really near. I feel like a lot of the good stuff that we're running here. I mean, probably. I mean, I guess you could run it. Because you do have access to like a lot of crit chance stuff, I guess, and crit damage over there. But yeah, I'm not really too sure, to be honest. I'd have to really look at like all its passives and really let you know. From here, I'm not. It's kind of hard to just say yes or no. I just not really seeing anywhere near GTA 6 would be bad for most games. You're not wrong. stats I don't really care about, but I'll just throw it here for now. We have a double extra damage, which I don't really feel like doing. We have a 114, sure. Do we know which class these Ascendancies are for? Yes, QD. If the stuff's like, right, so real quick, the new video they released on their channel was an interview with the rigging artist. On there, right at the very beginning, we can see like art, right, for the Ascendancies, and this one is this one correlates to the last Ranger Ascendancy. And on PoE 2DB, which they, you know, have the files and stuff like that, so they kind of like go through, and we can see that the game files, there was new Ascendancies added in the latest update. One of them is Arcane Archer for Ranger. The other one is Wild Speaker for Huntress. Now, again, these still could, you know, be all, you know, false. They might not be coming, but I mean, correlating to the picture, it's the same thing. I mean, now the PoE 2DB has it and it's saying it's in the game files. Like, I think it's a pretty good chance that these are the last Ascendancies. It's just, I guess, a question of will these be in the next update or not. I would assume they are, just because it'd be crazy to not be, right, in 0.5. Like, since we didn't get really any Ascendancies in 0.4, so I'd be very surprised if we don't get them in 0.5. Of what I saw, that's the way to drop it. People saying like it's a 1 in 10 chance. It can be though. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, it's RNG. I don't know exactly the percentages for Rikitas, but yeah, it's very rare. It's pretty promising. Yeah, like I said, it still is a chance that it's not coming, right? That you guys have remind me. But I think it's highly likely that we're probably getting it if we see it on the you know, thing. The PvP says they have it now and it's in the game files, and I would assume majority of it's probably already done since we didn't get really anything for 0.4. So like, I think it's a high chance that we're getting those two. It's gonna be pretty cool though, like Arcane Archer, you know, magical stuff, like how they'll do that. I mean, with the Wild Speaker too, is it going to be companion class? Or are you going to be able to kind of like write a passage to them almost? Or you can, you know, kind of like just have them buff you, where you don't have to run like companion stuff with them, you know? Like, it's going to be interesting how they'll do those two. For sure. We need to get some voids, man. I need some void abysses for them juicy omen of lights. Oh, we got hit with the 25% off of a rare for chill. Not big of a deal, but is there an enemy here? Oh, there is. There we go. I don't think we're getting any omen of lights here. Not really seeing too many voids, or any actually. Fortunate. Some cool archetypes for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I haven't really seen that at all. I mean, to be honest, I like how they kind of do some different stuff than just, you know, fully copying. Like, it seems like they're trying from the PoE 1 classes, like one Ascendancy that's similar to PoE 1, and then majority of the other ones are pretty different, which I like. I just hope they do them, you know, pretty unique. Like for Arcane Archer, I hope it's more than just, oh, when shooting, you know, any bow skill, there's a chance that you'll shoot a magical arrow or something, right? Like I hope it's adds unique skills that you can kind of build around off the Ascendancy and, you know, cool stuff that's pretty unique, which I'm sure it will be. And to be honest, if it comes in 0.5, your boy might have to 3P bow league. Might have to league start again a bow. Definitely not beating the allegations of only playing bow. But what can I do, man? They keep adding bow stuff. It's not my fault. Okay, I'll clear this one. I think this is the last abyss. Actually, there's still abyss somewhere. Look at boss though. Bump, 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 bump. Okay. Come on, land. Come on, land. There we go. There we go. Do we have a checkpoint up here? We do not. We gotta run it. We got to run it. We got to run it. There we go. You know, the reason why we actually might not be getting a lot of Void users is I haven't really been running what I was initially running on my Abyss tablets, which was, I believe, increased chance for Abyss monsters to have Abyssal modifiers. I believe that allows them to have more, so that should enable more Void users to spawn. That might be the reason why we haven't been seeing a lot of them show up. Which I might buy another one, like a Abyss tablet for the next maps here, and see if that increases at all the spawns of them. Do I have a link to the new stuff? I could give you the link to the PoE 2DB thing. And then if you want to see the video, right, the from Path of Exile that had the art that shows the Arcane Archer, right, then you would just go to their YouTube channel. It's their newest video with the lead rigging artist interview. But yeah, for the PoE 2DB link, there you go. Yep, no problem, Zajin. Okay, let me look for Abyss modifiers. Increase chance for Abyss mod, but yeah, there we go. That's what we want. If possible, what else? What else? Chat. More monster spawn? Abyss monster spawn for pit? Maybe Abyss monster should be like per pit? What is it? Spawned? Spawn increase now. No. Just got best stream. Just yes, Rens, thank you so much, man. Hey, that's all thanks to Rens. Rens is the guy right there. W Rens. What is the one we're running, chat? 2 additional rare monsters are spawned from abysses and a map. Video for that one. I know another one I think is good as the magic one. Like, chance to spawn all monsters, at least magic, I think is a good one. But I don't... Let's do abyss monsters and then magic. See what pops up. And that's the one we want. We might not be able to get both of these on them. Oh, okay. This one... Okay, what am I missing here, chat? Is it not, Abyss Pits in your maps have a chance to spawn all monsters? Is it least magic? Is that not right? Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess that is the right one? I thought that was definitely the right one. Maybe I'm bugging? Is that not the tagline? You want some unique Abyss tabs? I got a crap load and I'm not running them. I mean, right now I'm fine, I think, but I mean, I could always use more since that's mainly what I'm running, but that's up to you. I don't really care. I have a lot of divines that I'm not really using, so I can just buy a bunch. You can give them away if you want to other people if they're running Abyss, to be honest. Help out the people that don't have currency. You know? I don't know. We're just gonna go with this, and then I guess we'll just do rarity. We'll just do rarity, rarity. Then we'll do bits. This. There we go. Sure, we'll do this one. We'll try this out. So this feels. I got you. Let me just buy this and I got you.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can. What's new? It's done. I'll sort it.
You're as fast to me, alright. If anybody needs any unique Abyss tabs they want to run, let me know. I'm not going to use how many he has, probably. Because the full inventory, I cannot take them all. Keep that in mind. I cannot be taking that many. Can't you just... Oh, you can. Okay, I thought you could control right click on them. I guess not anymore. Yeah, I don't have enough inventory space for this. No. Yeah, I don't have enough inventory space. I have all this. I have like, I don't know. Take away like 3 lines of them. See if we have enough of that. I'll need to free up inventory space. Is Arcane Archer going to be something like a Mage Archer type of thing? I would assume something like that is IGN. I mean, Arcane Archers in like other fantasy types, right, be a sort of chance thing. Like, okay, you know, you have a chance of firing an additional arrow while you're using bow skills. I don't exactly know what they'll do, right? It's kind of all up in the air on what they're going to exactly do. Because there's a lot of things they can do, if that makes any sense. I personally hope that there is going to be, thank you, by the way, Matt. Again, any of you guys need Abyss tablets, let me know. I can trade you guys some. I'm kind of hoping that it'll be more unique, like having specific, you know, skills that are going to be tied to the Arcane Archer Ascendancy, like in it, right, that we can kind of build around. Maybe they'll add a few new skills to the actual bow skill line to support the Ascendancy more. I'm not really too sure, though, what they're going to do. Like, there's a lot of ways that they can go to it, you know? So it's just, I feel like it's just going to be whatever they want to do, you know, because there's just a lot of ways they could really play it. It's just Ascendancies right now, Trav. There's no quote-unquote new confirmed classes. I don't think we'll get one in 0.5. I think in 0.6 we'll probably get a new class. But yeah, next thing in 0.5 is what it's looking like, at least to the two that we are seeing right now from PoE 2DB. Obviously, in the new update, there's been a new Ascendancies added to the game files. One of them is Arcane Archer for Ranger, as we can see here. Again, who knows if it'll be like summon arrows, chance-based thing, if it's going to be specific skills on the Ascendancy, how all this is going to be, right? Whether you'll summon like conjure bows to use, no clue. And then we have Wild Speaker for Huntress, something to do with the, you know, like stag, bear, owl, kind of like rite of passage stuff. You know, I don't know if it'll be like a companion-based Ascendancy, if it'll be you can imbue yourself with like that spirit animal for power, or how this will work. But these are the two ones that we're seeing right now. And again, in the newest interview that they had, and on their Path of Exile account, again, we can see the Arcane Archer art here on the wall. So, but yeah, no clue. Yeah, Huntress does look pretty dope, not gonna lie. Yeah. The class that they went. Arcane Archer is a class that, if they want, they could cook with. Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of ways they can go with it, right? Like, so many ways. It's, I don't know. I can already see it now, guys. Cast on Crit Comic Spark Arcane Archer builds. Here they come. I can already mini type of league? Maybe. I mean, they could also do like a companion thing, I guess, right? Like the arrows are consistently staying up and it's their companions tag, where they'll just attack enemies that are close to you type of thing. For Arcane Archer, I guess. I guess that could be a thing, but who knows? Do I have... I don't think I have any more reroll rarity junk here. I'm looking. This can just go here. Yeah, I don't think I do. I have a lot of junk in here I need to get rid of. Actually, hold on. I see one. Let's do that. There we go. Here we go.
Still safe. Exile.
Bum bum bum. Imagine it's a what was that one dude from Guardians of the Galaxy that had the arrow thing where he like whistled? I followed him. Forget his name. But maybe it'll be like that. Imagine. Just stays out, like I said, and you can just do stuff with it. Yandu? Yeah, Yandu. Maybe it'll be like that. Imagine. That'd be kind of a cool concept. But I feel like Arcane is probably going to definitely be magic related, elemental based, etc. I just don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of ways they could do companion based where it stays out. They could do like specific skills. They could do chance based to fire like a magic arrow when you attack. There's a lot of stuff they could do. I don't exactly know how they'll do it. They could do, I guess, minion based too if they really wanted to. A lot of unknowns. Arcane Arch is not lightning damage. Could be anything. Could be cold, lightning, fire. Usually it's magic based, so it could be any of the elements. It could be all the elements, right? Like, I don't know. Like I said, they literally have a whole deck to play with here for that class, to be honest. So I can go pretty much any which way. There, I just want to make sure we're not killing a void user. No, we're not. Any classes left you're excited for the release? Oh yeah, Duelist, Shadow. You have, what else are we still missing, chat? Other than those two, are we missing Marauder? That Marauder isn't bad either. It's kind of cool. Templar. I don't know if I said that. It's usually pretty cool as well for like kind of Paladin vibes, like holy light stuff. You know, a lot of cool classes I'm excited for. The most anticipated ones that I'm like are probably up there is definitely Shadow and then Duelist. I'm really looking forward to those two. There's a divine, but we're looking for a big juice, not a little divine. Need the void users to come out, or the what works. I don't know how they can have a whole new set of skill gems for a new archer ascendancy. I don't think they will. I'm thinking there's one of two things they're gonna do. One, they'll add some new support gems in the bow skill line, like maybe 3 or 4 of them that'll support, right? That'll put more support in for the arcane archer. And then, you know, if they do that, we'll see. But they might also just kind of do ascendancy skills. Like once you go into it, you know, there might be 2 or 3 ascendancy skills you can kind of go into that'll then give you some new stuff to play with. I'm kind of hoping it's both, like some added skills in the tree line that'll support, as well as ascendancy skills for bow. But again, we'll have to see what they do. I'm not really too sure. The class I said earlier, the one they're polishing is Duelist. I think I saw some interview on it. Yeah, I mean, I could see that like them, you know, already having Duelist pretty close to finish. Because I mean, I feel like a lot of people probably want swords more than daggers right now. Just like the general overview, right? And as well as the community that's probably not playing PoE at this current point in time. I feel like there's a general, probably like a wider audience for swords and stuff like that. Plus, it's pretty iconic, spin to win, you know, swords for melee, etc. So it'll probably be Duelist before we get Shadow. If I had to, like, you know, put a bet on it. I think a page of skill gems has abilities exactly for 2 ascendancies. What do you mean by that, girls? I'm kind of confused. Yeah, nothing good on this. Let's just kill the boss and get out of here. Where's the boss at? It's over here. I hope you can make cold builds with Shadow that only use dagger skills, not the traps. I hate traps. You 100% can. I mean, in PoE, there's a lot of dagger-based builds that you can do. That's all the way up there. I don't think I have a waypoint, do I? Fudge, there's no waypoint? It's Scamage, chat. Long run. Long run. I like the both skim zooms. They're both for Pathfinder builds and Deadeye builds. Yeah, it's all like mixed into one. Like I said, I could see them adding some more stuff for like the Arcane Archer in there. Like maybe 4 or 5 skill gems, right? Kind of how they did similar to Ice Shot, right? Where they added like ice-tipped arrows, you know, and stuff like that. Change some stuff on like some existing cold stuff in the bow skill line to add more support for that archetype. I can see them doing the same exact thing for Arcane Archer.
No mana.
But we'll just have to wait and see what they do. Well, I'm having trouble with mana on the build. I think I need to find a good ring with leech on it. Yeah, I don't have mana leech currently on my ring. But yeah, if you have mana leech on a ring, you shouldn't really run out of mana. Do keep in mind as well, if you can, and if you are running the reverse chill, right, with the shackles of the wretch and stuff like that, that running and corrupting your unique quiver with mana per enemy killed is really good for mana sustain as well while mapping. So you could try to find a ring with mana leech, you could try to find one with mana per enemy killed, which will help, etc. Even like a sapphire jewel with mana on kill might not be bad either for your passive tree. You could try to look into that too. Yeah, I can't find a quiver with mana. Is it hard to hit the corrupt on it? What quiver are you trying to find it on? Are you trying to find it on Asphyxia's Wrath or Kadira's Gambit? Or on a rare? Asphyxia's Wrath, you should be able to find it pretty easily. Let me try to find it for you. What is that again? How do you spell Asphyxia's Wrath? Hold on. Zero IQ here, chat. Sorry. I think I'm doing chat. There we go. There's a bunch of these up. So when you're looking for Asphyxia's Wrath with it, make sure you're running gain mana per enemy killed, and you're searching for your stat filter on the enchanted. Don't do obviously implicit, because the implicit is the fizz damage, right? You want to search on the enchant. And then yeah, all these have mana per enemy killed on them. So you get one for 95C, right? Or 95 exalts, I mean. And then there's a bunch of them up for a div. And then you could just search for the best one here, you know, whatever your budget is, etc., and go from there.
You are being controlled by great
Yeah, yeah.
forces.
Scout press. No, he doesn't. He's just evasive, which is annoying. Alright, let's go back real quick and kill these guys. Nice. Get out of there. Hold on, we don't have... that's why it feels bad. Okay, there we go. Now we're able to kill quickly. We're going to put our Rikita slow back on our actual ice shot for mapping. No wonder. Oh, and a speed trying, you shouldn't have a game. Let's see, no, slow eater. anything. Nah. Come on, give me void users. Stop being stubborn, game. Doot, 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 doot.
Your mana's gone. That was almost done.
I don't know why, but it feels like we've been getting less void users on the Arbus maps lately. That's just an RNG thing, just been getting unlucky, or if they actually lowered the, like, spawn rate of them.
No mana.
I should unspawning out of this one. Okay, yeah. There's a boss. We'll go kill boss, come back out. Alrighty. And fortune map, nothing good. Okay. Yep. Maybe next map. There we go. We have what, a few chests down here to open, and then we're done with the map. Yeah, we'll go open this map. Why not? Or this chest on map. There we go. Let's get our splinters around here. Bump. New Ascendancies revealed for 0.5. What do you mean? Mackie, I can show you really quickly. So on the new interview that they have, right? New developer interview on their official channel. On the back of the thing, they have new wall art. Obviously, it doesn't mean 100% that they're coming, but this image we can see here is the new Ascendancy for Ranger. And if you go to PoE 2DB, they have added this now to where there's new Ascendancies added to the game files in the latest update for 0.5, right? And we can see that this art is the same exact art that's shown here. So this is Arcane Archer for Ranger. Now, again, this doesn't 100% mean they're coming, but I would assume that, you know, this is probably what we're getting. It's just, I guess, a matter of like if we're going to get in 0.5 or if this is 0.6. I would put my bets in 0.5 right in the next season, since we didn't get really anything for 0.4 for Ascendancies. So Arcane Archers for Ranger, which is pretty dope. Who knows how this will work. Then for Huntress on here as well, which we haven't seen in this video on like any of the wall art or anything shown. For Huntress, Wild Speaker has something to do with, like, you know, the animals. I don't know if this will be a companion build. I don't know if you'll be able to write a passage them almost, like, you know, you can kind of imbue them to yourself to have buffs. Who knows? But it looks pretty cool. Arcane Arch looks pretty cool and all that. And if you want to look at them on PoE2DB, there you go. There's a link. Ugh, do we want to do Og? I hate Og so much. I'm not gonna lie. I hate him. I hate it so much. Such a bad map. Such a bad map. When does 0.5 start? I'm ready, lol. I don't think 0.5 starts like April. Because March, I believe, is 0. Or not March. Sorry. March, I believe, is PoE 1's new league. Which I think they already confirmed on the Discord. And then how they did it last time for 0.4 was a month after PoE 1's new league, PoE 2's new league drop. And that would be lining up with what kind of the timeline was for last year, which was kind of like April, and then it would go through boom boom boom, and then it lines up with December release, right, and all that stuff, which would be a month after Exile Con, which lines up as well for PoE 2, right? Having like their last league in December, a month after, do they get eyes on Exile Con, build some hype up? So we should get PoE 2's new league in April, going based off what they did previously in the timeline for this year. Come on, give me some void users. I need it. I need it. Dropped items. I don't think it's part of the thing here. That doesn't look like it. Damn. What am I waiting for here? Nothing. Okay. Do. I can't move. There ain't no voids on this map either. Are we cursed? What's going on here? Have we not got voids in like 4 maps? See if I can hit this chick. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Razor, no! There we go. Gotta love Delirium. Is it better? It's quicker to run, I think, this way back. Bum, bum, bum. Can't move. There we go. Look at this dude over here, bro. I think one of these have Undying Will. Yeah, definitely. One of them definitely did have Undying Will. But he's dead, so we don't gotta worry about that anymore. It's all just like Olamon. I don't know why we keep getting Olamon junk. I'm gonna swap something into this tree on the Atlas passive tree. We'll see. I'll take a look at this map on it. How that feels. What's the update about it? Anyone know? Are you talking about the revealed Ascendancies or what update?
That were almost a challenge.
Bum 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 bum.
Defines us all.
Bum 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 bum. There we go. Does reverse chill axe speed combo with the mana flask? Does it speed up the regen? Have you tested it out? Reverse chill speed up combo? What? You're talking about the mana flask that'll like gives you percent of your mana back? Or whatever, not percent, but your like slowly just regens mana and you can't do anything else with it? This one? I'm talking about this. Is that what you're talking about? What are you asking for it? Does it speed up the regen? Why would reverse chill speed the regen of this? I'm confused. Reverse chill has no play on like mana regen or anything like that. It just gives you more action speed, which results in more move speed, attack speed, stuff like that. Yeah, it doesn't have any play on like mana regen. You can run it like if we got mana leech on a ring, like if I didn't have increased mana regen and I got mana leech, this would probably be good enough to run. But sadly, since I don't have mana leech, I do need the extra mana that you're getting from just the normal mana like flask, right? So, because I have to use this sometimes on mapping, but that's just because I don't have mana leech on a ring. Does it give your character action speed? Does it not work with it? It doesn't give action speed. All this does is just passively gives you mana back a second. Where do you saying that it gives you action speed? Confused on this one. Oh, excuse me. Okay. This is what? Reduce quantity, increase rarity. I thought that maybe like how it recovers every 2 seconds with action speed. It might be like 1.4 seconds or so. Yeah, so so action speed doesn't do anything for that. Yeah, because the mana flask. So all this does is it's going to recover 50 whatever X amount of mana every 2 seconds, right? That's all it's going to do. Action speed has zero play in how much mana this recovers on a flask, right? Like it's not going to do anything on that front. Because action speed gives your character more move speed, more like, you know, attack speed, stuff like that. So it's not going to affect the flask in any way or give you any more mana back or anything like that. If that makes any sense.
Everyone you trust has been replaced by illusions. trying to get you.
Kill them, the freeze, and pause the delirium. The delirium. Yeah, I see. I just thought maybe it would work together. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Sadly, it doesn't though. Would be cool if it did though. Come on, can we get some Immunominu voids? Oh, I forgot. I wanted to look at the Atlas passenger at the Abyss thing, huh? Should have looked at it. Fudge. What do you mean, game? Am I not in the void? Hello?
Need mana.
Alright, whatever. You do you, game. But Larian sometimes been, I swear. Don't worry, I've gone through 10 straight without an Immunominu. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's less. Like last week, I feel like we were getting a lot of them. Like every 2 to 3 maps, we were getting, you know, like an Omen of Light or 2. Now it feels like you can go 4 or 5, you know, 10 plus maps without even seeing one. Like it's interesting. I don't know. I don't know if they like secretly lowered the rate at which they spawn or what. Because like I've gotten a few of them, but I have not gotten Omen of Lights to drop. But still, even then, like we're still not seeing a lot of like the void to spawn Immunominus. So I don't know.
Senseless filth.
Doo.
No mana.
Man, I can't get to like the Hunter belt. I hate it. Really? I mean, besides getting like Shroud Walker that teleports you, I mean, everything else is like a positive on the belt. What don't you like about Headhunter?
No mana. That will open the shop.
It killed me so many times. I always got teleported. Okay, yeah. You're talking about Shroud Walker, which teleports you. Yeah, it is definitely annoying, but I don't know. I feel like everything else is like such a big bonus on it that it's hard to like not run because of one negative, right? Like, is that just how I see it?
Speed.
Alright, let me look at something. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm running increased chance for the Abyss to spawn loyal to Ulamon. Is because you get the increased effectiveness of Abyssal monsters, right? Should I swap this? What do you guys think, chat?
Yes.
Should we go ahead and swap this out to like just going straight for increased chance to have Aminominus. Aminominus. What do you think, chat? I mean, it's what allow us to have more loyal to them. It would just only be increased monsters, right? So like this is obviously increased effectiveness, which is nice, just to have a higher chance of getting, when they do spawn, to get Omen of Lights to drop. But I haven't really been seeing a whole lot of them, so maybe flipping over to have a better chance of seeing them will be better overall. I have it on Aminominus, and I always get that so often. Got you. We'll try it with the other way. We'll try it the other way for now. Go from there. On Aminominus. Oh yeah, hopefully you get some better luck with it. Yeah, hopefully.
You destroy that which you cannot
We'll see.
control.
I've no mana.
I put an Abyss tablet in here, right? Like, what's going on? I mean, quite Abyss yet. I'm a little worried here. There we go.
The mana's gone.
Hold on. Look at an eyelash went in my eye. We're good.
Take this. No mana.
Bum 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 bum.
Clean kill.
Hey, refresh my speed buff. Thank you, game. It's so kind of you. So kind of you. Oh, we got Olamon again. The game just loves Olamon. It knows. And it knows to go to Olamon. Godwalker, and then he has an Undying Will companion with him. I think we're good. Yeah, Undying Will companion. Funny enough. I get on this? We don't care about that. Head down here. Give me the chaos orb. Come on, there we go. Is it down here? I think this is everything at. There we go. Yeah, it is down here. Funny enough. Hey, we have double health again.
A clean kill.
You know what I kind of can't wait for to come into the game, to be honest, and I hope it does come in, is word stacking. That's a mechanic I never really fully deep dived into PoE 1 with, but I know you can get some crazy stuff with like word stacking, and there's stuff where you can get more DPS the more ward you have, right? Like a defensive layer, so you're getting defenses plus you're getting, you know, added on damage. Like, kind of can't wait for that to come to PoE 2, to be honest, to like actually go into. Currently still on the pre-reverse chill stuff, but with the Adzuri Splendor, only 470 ES or so. It wasn't super expensive. That stuff is really good. Got you. Okay, okay. I'm glad it's feeling really nice to run with. Alright, what are we missing here? I don't know. We'll go do the last. We'll go do the boss, and then should tell us what we're missing. Oh, this is where all the things are. Okay. Alright, let's make sure we're not in her slamage attack. Okay. Alright, unfortunate. Bum bum bum. By the way, those of you that are watching on YouTube, if you guys are enjoying the stream, if you consider hitting that like button, it does help me out a lot. We have about, I think about 20 or so of you watching, so let's see if we can hit 10 likes. We only need 5 more. So we only need 5 more of you guys to hit that like button. Alright, we're gonna try to gamba this. And do a few of them, not too many. Just because it's fun every now and then to try to hit it. It's like almost impossible to hit this though. Like low key. We have what? 80? Yeah, we'll do. Yeah. It's like such impossible to hit that. It's insane. Holy. We have Eye. We can still do Headland. Forge, and then yeah, okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I am gonna go to the bathroom and just get like a bottle of water real quick. Be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's do deserted. Bum, 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 bum.
Stupid dog, you are chasing your own tail.
And hopefully this one is dominated by the right thing. Do we have any monsters? Any rares to pop now? Nah, unfortunate. Nothing. Come on. Not getting really good luck today, chat. Keep getting bad luck. We haven't even got one Omen of Light yet, which is very surprising. Oh, we got a void! Hell yeah! Okay. Need to pull him out. Okay, Abyssal Echoes. Now here's the issue though. Fog. Okay, the fog is down here. Good. 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 Better than the spawn. Any no voids? Okay. Any voids down here? No voids here. Any voids down here? Come on, give us a light. Give us a light this map. I need one. I need one. We haven't had one in a while. Starving. I'm starving. Come on. Let's realize my thing isn't up. Hold on. My chat. There we go. Do 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 do.
No mana.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go this way.
The hunt is on.
Oh, don't tell me we killed the. Oh no, this is the. Oh my god. God Walker. I hate you sometimes.
No mana.
One more right here. Fortunate. Hold on. What am I seeing? Did I see a swirl back here? I thought I seen a board. I thought I was seeing it. Bump, 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 bump.
Mana's gone.
My mana's gone. Right, where do we need to go for this dude? Oh, don't tell me it's down here. Like in this tiny little angle that I haven't explored. Probably not PoE. Yep.
A clean kill. I've no mana.
Do do do. Come on, one more void user. You're looking good, chat. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Boom. Just need you to come out of your bubble. A little bit more, a little bit more. Oh, well, unfortunate. We didn't get nothing. Ah!
My mana's gone.
Let everything spawn. Yes, another void user. Hell yeah. Come on. Walk down this way. We'll even walk up, make it easier for you. Let's go, baby. Open up light. That's what we needed. Starts with 1. Now we're going to get 2. I guarantee you right here. They can move out. Imagine I called that. Alright, get in there, fight the boss. There you go. Rowdy. I don't think anyone cares about the solar, but I'll make sure. I almost called it. I almost did. I don't think anybody cares about this, but we'll make sure. I mean, I'll keep it. I don't think I even have one of these.
Yes.
And how much are these worth? They went down in value, only 32. They were like 45. Still a lot of money. But yeah, they definitely went down in value. Plus for fire one, pretty cool. Is that the best one you can get? Alright, we'll do AUG. Worst map here. Actually, did we do AUG already? I don't think we did, right? No, we didn't. Alright, here we go, AUG. Oh, what do we need? This. Oh, we don't have a deli. We need a deli. Mm. 157 chaos orbs. Just do this one. I don't know if I want to. Let's go with this one for now. Yeah, I think corruption can overroll to +5, but +4 is the best non-corrupted roll. I got you. What do you even want to annoy it on that though? Like if I wanted to corrupt it right and try just like to roll it. And what is even the best thing to roll on there? Oh, they're good. There's all my stuff here and all these in there. Yeah, +4 is the best. I mean, it's a pretty decent roll. Where's the Ascendancies leak or reveal? So they, on their official YouTube channel, they had an interview, right, with just like one of the lead rigging artists. And on the back wall here, you can see there's a image that we haven't seen before. Well, I think we have seen this one other time, but this is for the new Ranger Ascendancy. This is like the art for it. We know these three, right, correlate to other arts like Exile, Chiola, Stormweaver, etc. Also on PoE 2DB, under here, it's been added for version 0.5 that new Ascendancies have been added to the game files. And I can go ahead and link you this, but we can see, oh my god, what'd I do? We can see under here that there is Arcane Archer for Ranger, and then for Huntress, we have a new thing too called Wild Speaker. So this will be interesting too for Huntress, so how this works with like animals as a companion. Can you imbue them in yourself to gain like attributes or stats, right? Same thing with Arcane Archers. Is like a companion thing with arrows or minions, or is this a specific magic related thing that will have skills and like the Ascendancy, or how this will work? But these are the two new leaked ones, at least, or revealed ones, I should say, that we got so far. Okay, I'm guessing the fire skills are probably best for a Powercaster or Grenade character. So, yeah, I would assume so, Mew. So ready for Pokemon of Exile with Wild Speaker next league? Maybe, imagine that. You can like capture and like do stuff like that, kind of like how you could for your companions. Or the, what do you call it? That'll be interesting. We'll have to see what it does. Yeah, I don't know really what you want on this. I mean, for like, for an Anoint, I'm not really too sure. We'll do this later. I don't really want to spend too much time. Alright, where's Augie Og? There's Augie Og. We have that one in, we have that in. For Abyss, we need a deli. We have a deli in, and then we throw a map. It's double extra damage. I really don't want to do double extra. This is fine. I've been playing Twister Deadeye and just not feeling it. Is lightning arrow still a thing? It is still a thing, yeah. You can still run it. It's so good. It's not like it got nerfed into oblivion. But obviously significantly not where it used to be. I personally think Ice Shot is just the new lightning arrow. But that's just me. It does take a little bit more investment to get into, though, to get it up there if you're just using Ice Shot. Save this till we get the center open. Undying Well, disgusting. Bump, 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 bump. Which Ascendancies have been revealed? Arcane Archer for Ranger and Wild Speaker for Huntress. Now, these haven't been 100% officially revealed, but the Arcane Archer and the new interview that Path of Exile released on their official YouTube channel, on the back wall, that they kind of have some pictures of art in the actual interview. We've seen a picture of the Arcane Archer Ascendancy. Also on PoE 2DB, they have data mined, or at least for the files, right? They put a thing where in 0.5 for the files. So right now, there has been 2 new Ascendancies added, those being Arcane Archer and Wild Speaker. So I think it's a pretty good, like, you know, pretty good chance that we're getting those at 0.5 in the game, as well as like the endgame rework and all that stuff. Again, I don't know how Arcane Archer is going to do. Is it companion based? Is it minion? Is it going to have unique skills? How's the magic going to incorporate? For Wild Speaker, it's seeming like it's more of like companion base or something like that. I don't know if you'll be able to imbue the animals into you, kind of like how Rite of Passage is, to get effects, or how that works. But if you want to see the art form, these are the art. This is the art for Arcane Archer, and then this is the art for Wild Speaker. And again, this is on PoE 2DB you can find, as well as, again, this is the Arcane Archer art in the background of the new interview on Path of Exile's thing. So, interesting stuff. Alright, then we're gonna get scammed out of this, scamaged. Does anybody actually care about Irax smelting? Or Urux? Or Urux? Urux? I don't think so. We're gonna definitely get scamaged out of this. Arcane Archer does sound a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. Depends how they do it though. I'm hoping it's not like minion based. But again, who knows? I think if anyone has Rakitas and Garkins and Ascendancies and Bow, iShot will feel super strong. True, but I feel like, again, that's majority, though, no? Like, to be honest. Even Lightning Arrow feels strong if you have those two on. Plus, they're very expensive lineage gems, right? Like Rakita's Flow. I mean, I don't have to look, but think back when I was getting them, they were what, like Rakita's Flow was like 400 or 500 divines. Garkins was like 500 divines. I don't know if they went down or up in price, but it's still, you know, really expensive. Not really too sure what they're at right now. Alright, is this fully done? That's true. Sadly, those lineage gems make such a difference, IMO. Yeah, sadly. Well, funny enough, Garkins actually I feel like gives negative DPS to snipe. So it's like not even worth running it on snipe, that's why I don't do it. That bad? I got them 200 each a while ago and it felt rough back then. I think they went up in price, but like I said, I don't know what they are now. We'll have to take a look after. Might be misremembering, but I swear they were super juiced. Yeah, I just thought it overextended this time. Yeah, I think it's just because, like, you don't have a higher % chance of hitting the twice crits, and if you're not twice critting, it's pretty much less DPS than anything else, right? So it's like, majority of the time, you're not even doing more damage. So unless you want to Gamba and rerun something X amount of times till you hit the twice crit, it's just better off to take less DPS, but, you know, 10 times more consistency. Really want to run over this way, but let me hit center first. I know there's going to be a ton of stuff center. Do 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 do. Alright, yeah. There we go. Do. Well, let's take a look on how much they are. Do. RI key? No. I'm probably gonna type in flow and find it, yeah. Okay, so 200 for Rakita's Flow. What about Garkins? 277. So you're looking at what, like 400 and like 30-ish, 440-ish divines for both of them. 480? You sure? I swear it was 207 and 220, no? Or something like that? Am I bugging? Is it really 480?
Hail.
This is 227. I swear the other one was 207, right? Yeah, 207 and 227. It's only like 430, 440 or something like that. It's like, yeah, it's 430 something. No, it's 227, 227, not 277, 227. 227, yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, I know I'm bad at math, but I don't think I'm that bad at math, you know? It's like 430, I don't know. Right, well, yeah, something like that, 430-ish, something, I don't know. I'm glad surpassing arrows and accuracy are the only other eye level 82 mods, so I can what do you call this, create T1 accuracy to block it and just full send whittles on suffixes. True. What do we want to do? Seepage. Guess seepage. Forge is kind of eh. Oh my god. Thank you. There we go. Do I want to do double extra damage? There we go. We got one that's not double extra damage. Bum, bum, bum. Hold on, let me go ahead and boink.
You will be captured, stupid beast.
Slithering idiot!
Can't snag over there apparently. The game doesn't like it. Do. Any games you guys been looking forward to playing? I've seen some ARPG stuff get revealed. I think one was called like the Dark West, which is like an action RPG. I think it was made actually by some people from like the form, like some Path of Exile, you know, some former devs and stuff like that. It looks interesting. It's like a Wild West action RPG. Hey, okay, we got it. We need you to come on out. Come on out. Walk your little toes up on out. All right. Just walk, please. This way. No. Hold on. Whatever mod we have on is not making them able to move out. There we go. But yeah, it looks interesting. What else is there for action RPGs? I think that's pretty much it. I mean, obviously we have like Grim Dawn's new expansion, but I don't know when that's coming out. That's interesting. We might be checking that out. Come on, give me a void. Please give me void.
A clean kill.
Chin up. What's going on? I don't know. Oh, well, rip. No, I'm gonna blights. It's unfortunate. At least we're getting them now. That's nice. We're getting them to spawn. This is what we want. Do 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 do. No, nothing. Okay. Let's go up here. See if the one spawns out of this. Rip. Nothing. I think this is the last one down here. Actually, there's more than one. Okay, bet. We have chances still. Chat. Could get a void. Could get a void. Nothing. Unfortunate, nothing. Okay. Yeah, rip.
My mana's gone.
Okay, sorry with that, chat. Alright, we're gonna have to go time some new maps. Bump, bump. I have so many Abyssal Echoes, it's insane. Alright, mapped up. We're gonna go. Do 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 do. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, come on.
Close to the end of its life.
Give us what we need. I need 2 omen of lights from this map. 2 omen of lights from this map. I'm starting off strong. Not starting off strong. So can't move, man. Like that. Okay. Our deli already ran out. Jesus, the thing runs out so fast. It's actually insane. Bum, 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 bum. Can we stop getting teleported backwards? Doont, 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 doont. Here we go. Let's see if it drops anything before we head on out. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Well, it has to be back this way.
Shut up about your savior.
Okay, well that's glitched. Most of these enemies are impeding it. Take one last look. Yeah, glitched. Alright, we're out of here. Go to Jade Isles. If you get a Rekita. But does item already have any effect on this, chat? For the drop of Rekita's Flow? Does anybody know? Or is it just like base RNG of what it has? Jelly, so the new Ascendancy stuff, it's not like 100%, like they came out and showed stuff on it. So in the new interview that GGG put out right on their Path of Exile channel, they had an interview with the lead rigging artist for like animations and stuff like that, right? And in the back, obviously here you can see these three are, you know, like Stormweaver, Acolyte, Triola, etc. But this one, obviously, we don't, like, this is new, right? This is the third Ranger Ascendancy. Now, this obviously doesn't 100% confirm anything, but in PoE 2, right, DB, where this obviously accesses the game files and stuff like that, there appears to be new Ascendancies added to the game files in the latest update, and this is for version 0.5. Now, we can see Arcane Archer. This art obviously lines up with the art on the back here, so we know that's real. And obviously, down here as well, for Huntress, we have Wild Speaker. So I think it's pretty confirmed that like these are the new, you know, Ascendancies for the classes. Now whether we'll get these in 0.5 obviously is still like unconfirmed, but at least we can kind of get a look on their art, see what they are, right? And I would be very surprised if we don't get them in 0.5 just because like we didn't get anything in 0.4, so it'd be kind of crazy if we don't get, you know, new Ascendancies in 0.5. But there's a link to PoE 2DB if you want to look at the art, stuff like that for yourself. Obviously, Wild Speaker is looking like the animals type stuff, or like bear, stag, and owl. Who knows how that'll be, if it'll be companion or minion based, if you'll be able to, you know, empower yourself with the animals like you can with Rite of Passage stuff. Arcane Archer again, will it be chance based to fire magic arrows? Will have magic skills? Will they add more skills on the bow line to support this, as well as Ascendancy skills? You know, who knows what they're going to do with both of those. But they both look really cool and intriguing, so I can't wait to see, you know, once we actually get a full reveal on them, what the Ascendancy skills are going to offer and stuff like that, and how the playstyles will work. Oh, you could run Visions of Paradise on the Jade Isles map to get 2 tries at it. Yeah, you can. Which we might do. Again, I don't know if running any map really has any effect on it, but like running rarity on your map will have the better rarity of getting Rakitas slow to drop. Or if you should just write a white base map for the easiest and, you know, quickest to get through. I don't really know. That is something I don't know about for those. Oh, awesome. Pretty cool find. Thanks for going over it. Yeah, you're welcome, Jelly. I didn't 100% find this. This was found on Reddit, and I seen a Reddit post about this, so I'm not going to sit there and take credit like, oh, I big-brained it, you know? But I just thought this was really cool, and I wanted to, you know, kind of show you guys, since we haven't really got anything on 0.5, right? This is like the first bit of info that we have. So, but yeah, it's interesting. I really hope Arcane Archer is really unique. Like, there's so many ways they can go about doing Arcane Archer, right? So I'm hoping that whatever way they pick, they make it really unique, because that is something you don't really see in video games, to be honest. Archers are really never like magic. So. Bro, stop giving me abyssal echoes, man. I need to get the lights. It's a divine, it's cool, but like, give me the Eminor lights. Yeah, no idea if the rarity affects it. Not finding much info on Google. Yeah. I don't know. I'll probably run rarity maps just cuz, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, we have one abyss back here that we left. Well, we're going back here anyways, basically. Doot. So see what this is. Okay, yeah, nothing. Head back. I know there's gonna be nothing here. We need to try to get to the other side. I don't know if we will on time though, but a little bit. Yeah, it's cool. I don't even know what I clicked on or how that happened, but okay. Okay, Abyssal Echo. Or, Void user. Come on. Walk out of your Void. So you're not gonna walk out of his. There we go. Bang. Nothing. Fortunate. Void. Do. Another Void, come on, another Void. I'm not even gonna shoot until I make 100% confirmation there's no Void. No. No Void, okay. Get out of my face, thank you. Dang, come on, game. Give me what I need. Anything over here before we go? Nah, okay. Keep going for it. Do. Okay, not much there. Oh, we got another Void user. Nice. Can you walk out of your Void for me? Okay. It's another thing where whatever headhunter mod we have is not gonna make him walk out. Come on. Do a slash, and then he'll walk out. So I hope he does. Hello? Yeah, buddy, you're supposed to walk out of your void. You know that, right? Can he maybe only walk up? We only walk down? Okay, well that's just dog. And what am I supposed to do? He can't, dude can't do nothing. Hello? He's stuck? Alright, well, whatever. It's annoying. Can't shoot. Hello? There we go. It's unfortunate. Maybe we'll get another one. We can actually walk. Hey, we did get another one. Alright, I need you to walk down. There we go. Okay, nothing. You can walk down. Nothing. Dang, come on, man. Drop me what I need, bud. And there's still one void somewhere. Oh, back here we have it to close. Hold on. I know when the maps cause them to have bad lines of sight so they don't walk out. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely annoying. Sometimes it's the headhunter mods that block them from walking, I've noticed. So you have to take your headhunter belt on and then put it back on to get rid of the mods, obviously, and then they walk. But yeah, sometimes it just gets stuck like that. I don't know exactly what caused them to not be able to move. Definitely not fun, yo. Can you get out of my face? There you go. Currently, yes. Not fully actually stacking. I just have it mainly on the weapon, but yeah, I'm playing Amazon now. I didn't mean to do that either, but whatever. Nor did I mean to do that. Okay. What's the one that we need? Love the Thunderstorm effigy of cruelty tech. Feels so good. Yeah, it definitely helps with crit capping. What's the thing that we're talking about? Or that we can run the map twice, the unique map. What's it called again? Visions of Paradise? Okay. That's a window to paradise. There we go. Visions of Paradise. There we go, yeah. It's gonna... Yeah. I think we only need one right now because we don't have the other storm map, whatever, like, revealed. And I guess we'll just run one, like, this one is extra damage is cold. We can do this one. There's no extra damage, which is fine, but it's still 120-something% increased rarity. Bump, 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 bump. Alright, now should we do, like... I don't think I'm gonna run any of my other ones, just run Visions of Paradise. I don't think anything else influences it. We could do Delirium, I guess. But, like, again, I don't know if that really does anything, so we'll just do Visions of Paradise. Let's get it. Maybe we can get a Rakitas to drop. That'll make up for getting no Omen of Lights today. I love seeing monsters have increased elemental resistance on my maps now, lol. Just a straight up DPS for us. Yeah. It's honestly cracked on how good Rakida's flow is. Like, I'm surprised they have not nerfed it yet. To be honest, like how broken it is for damage that you're able to invert their reses is wild work.
That was almost a challenge.
Ready to hunt. Quick, get after it.
I'm not gonna care about that right now. Just want to get through the map quick as possible to the boss, so we get that juicy Rakida's flow to drop. Do I need to swap, chat? We're gonna try no swap and see if we need a swap. We don't need to swap at all.
I must be stronger.
Need to get after him.
This outsider challenges our way. Aid me, ancestors. Let them know the might. I am the true Nakuramakui.
This guy away for a second. There you go.
Lend me your strength, Tokuhama.
Bump.
What? Why do you reject me? All I have done in your honor. So be it. I will save my people myself.
Alright, here we go, chat. Oh, we get it. We're gonna get the Rakida's flow, the big juice. Just make sure we're not gonna get fucked. Nope. Actually, hold on. Did I not have the... Oh, I didn't. Oh, those are the last two things we needed. Oh, look at that, chat. Crush one entered. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I would have thought that one. Now we have one more try. One more try. One more try. That was tending? Yeah, unfortunate. We have one more try, though. One more try to it. Shh. Don't really want to do any extra damage, though, just because, like, I'm a little bit nervous about the one-shots, but let's get it. Good times. I don't think we got any more, like, points here. No, we need two more. What are we missing for two, though? Two next, okay. Realm, we're starting in 30 minutes. Uh-oh, what's going on with the Realm, chat? Do I have a new update? Maybe that's to do support? No, it wouldn't be this early for 0.5 support. Wait through all this explode. I don't want to die by this. Yeah. Almost did, funny enough. I'm not get up here. Well, I guess you can't. Get up to here, though. Bum 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 bum. They had an update on console earlier? Oh, really? I'll take a look at patch notes after this map, see what it's about. Bum bum bum. I thought that was like a shrine for a second. I can't move, man. Come on. Oh my goodness, it's a shrine. I really just want to run past the shrine. All right, we're going. We're not staying close to that. Not with that. We're going that. Get in the boss room fast as we can. Oh my god, there's so much of this in here. Hold on. Try to clear this a bit as much as possible. Alright, there we go. Can't remember if that was this morning or last night, but it's probably separate from that. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, we'll see what it is.
Need to get after him.
Okay, well, first off, that is toxic. I'm literally down on the ground getting up, and I'm getting killed from, okay. That needs to not be a thing. That needs to not be a thing. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm literally on the ground getting up, game. Like, I can't defend against that. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. That's so toxic. Oh, that's just annoying. I'm actually kind of upset about that. Oh, that sucks. Is this it? Posted on January 26th. No. My bug in chat, there is no, like, patch notes, right? Guess the only thing you could have done was return the menu. I guess if I caught it, I was just looking at, low-key, I was looking at my other monitor, so I was trying to search for patch notes while I was, like, getting up. But, yeah, if I caught it, that's just stupid. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's just annoying. Yeah, the only thing I'm seeing for hotfix, right? Like, form, I mean, early access patch notes, right? Like, it was 0.4, 0.d. But this has been posted forever ago, right? This was posted on January 26th. So do they not have the new patch notes out? Am I bugging? Does anybody see them at all? Is there somewhere else I'm supposed to go? Like announcements? No, this is the interview. No. Feedback, builds, bug reports, discussion, trading. No, I don't think there's anything, right? Latest post on that throw is from today. Where? Here? This? This is posted on January 26th. I think the like latest note was just them like, this is it right here, right? This is just people talking, right? This is posted on Feb 9th, but this is just people talking in it, so that's why I think not official though. Yeah, there's nothing official posted here. Oh wait, latest post Feb 9th. Oh, hold on, maybe no. Such an yeah, no, yeah. I don't think there's anything there. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing, yeah. I don't know what the new patch is doing here. I don't know why there's a restart in 25 minutes. Very confused about that. Yeah, I'm not too sure, chat. Okay, maybe just the maintenance then? We won't know until they decide to tell us. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know. Well, I guess we just gotta wait. Maybe it's them giving my Rakita's flow from dying with Jade Owls because I was on the ground and couldn't do anything. Maybe that's what they're doing. They felt bad. You guys think that's what they're doing? Or do you think they don't care about me? Well, I think we did every cleanse here. I mean, we could, I guess, run these two. Right? Try to figure out, like, we could run this one, I think, connects to Jade Owls. We could run it again. See if we get anything. Why not? They care somehow. Jonathan comes in with the crazy, like, note when I log back in. Like, hey, we seen that you died to some bullshit. Here's your free Rakita's flow. We'll see what happens. I'm interested. Like, it is interesting that there's no notes posted. Because if it was, I feel like a quick hotfix, right, with like little patch notes, it would have been posted already. Maybe it's something bigger? But I don't think it'd be anything for 0.5 or anything like that, right? Because like that's still potentially 2 months out. So like, I don't know. I don't think they would do anything this early. Obviously, not, or nothing like that. Like no, like support added for 0.5 or nothing like that. I don't, definitely not this early. I don't know what it could be. Jonathan hates every single one of us personally. It's crazy work. Could be something for 4.1. I mean, probably. I'm just wondering what they're doing. Because unless they're nerfing like Temple or something, or they're nerfing like Abyss farming for Element of Lights. I don't know what they could be doing. Maybe trying to like fix the economy a little bit. But I feel like the economy is so bad that like any sort of fixing now is just gonna hurt newer players even more. And also, they fixed towers after 2 months. True. Seriously, they shouldn't touch Temple anything more in this league. Yeah, I agree. They have to wait until next league. Quick question. Do I gotta do this map, this map, this map, this map, this map to get to this map? I thought it was just a map that's connecting to it. Or is it telling me one of these maps might connect to it? I forget how Jade House works. Didn't pan out well the last time? Yeah, it really didn't. I hope they don't touch anything for econ and just wait till 0.5 for economy stuff. But we have no clue until they actually do it. I think it's just one of the maps pointing to it. Okay. Well, we'll try this map out, because I feel like it's going to be one of the closer ones, not the farther ones. Currently building my third snake, and is just trying to get out of Spy Master prison. Yeah, I feel that. What do you guys think the next league's going to be, by the way? I know there, I think, has been some stuff on Delve. Like, people were saying... yeah, it's probably going to be Delve. I think I've heard some people saying there's some stuff in the files that suggests that it's going to be Delve for 0.5. You guys have any, like, you know, ideas what it might be? So, it's going to deploy the 0.4E update. Interesting. 0.4.0E update, okay. The patch notes, what does it say? In the patch note form, oh my god. The patch is in the patch form. Okay. Well, I'll go back and look after this map again. Should be there, according to this.
Your corpse will feed the new tomorrow.
This is another boss I hate, because, like, you literally can't kill him. You have to wait for this whole animation, and then him to teleport back, and... Gotta for all this, and then he's gonna do his little teleport thing, and then now we can kill him.
My flesh is unimportant.
Okay, we're gonna do some ones. Let's take a look again, I guess, and see if it's there. Remember, it's 0.4.0E. Yeah, I don't see anything. And it said it was there, right? We're restarting the RAM to deploy 0.4.E update, and its patch notes are in the patch form. Its patch notes are in the patch notes form. Yeah, its patch notes in patch notes form. Yeah, it's not there. It's not there. You lie. It's not here. I'm in the patch notes form. What other forum for patch notes is there? You're not talking about, is it this? No, this is 3.27 PoE 1, so it can't be under there. It's not going to be under console stuff, right? This is bug report stuff, so it's not going to be there. Okay, here we go. Now it's there. Now it's there. Okay. Uh-oh. Fate of the Vow leak changes and fixes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, boys. This might be bad. For mapping and stuff like that, Huckleberry, yes, I'm just spamming Ice Shot with Thunderstorm up and then Freezing Mark on them. Alright, fix some causes where the Temple of Itziri could become disconnected from the Vow ruins, causing players to be unable to re-enter the temple after exiting. Okay, that's good, right? Nothing bad. Temple destabilization no longer happens automatically. Players must click to close the temple button after each run. This is to prevent accidental destabilization in certain cases. Okay, so this is all W's. All W's. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. All W's. Just fixes, right? Makes it better. No changes. Okay. General bug fixes. Fix the bug where the unique wand, Adonia's Ego, would automatically bind its unique granted skill on entering a new instance. Okay. Good. Fix the bug where the unique Quiver Drill Neck was not applying its increased attack speed benefit. That's good. Drill Neck, I mean, just got a buff basically because it now works. Fix the bug where Siphoning Strike could not build combo. Good. Fix the bug where Devour could not zealously also devour the player. Not really too sure, you know, what Devour stuff and Gick mechanic, so no clue how good that is. I would assume it's good. Fix the bug where certain environmental assets were not fading out when the player walked behind them. That's good. Fix the bug where stash folder previews weren't rendering properly while playing with the controller. So controller like basically fixes is always good. Fix the issue with Cathedral Armor Set, Pillar of Flame, Rare Finisher Effect, and Necrotic Flame Rare Finisher Effect were previously stated as being enabled in Path of Exile 2, but could not be equipped. So I guess they can be equipped now? Fix that common sound crash on Xbox Series X. I mean, all good stuff, and nothing bad here. Just nothing insane though, but yeah, just minor fixes. They fixed the trees in Val City. I think, yeah. Should have, according to this, but who knows. Hope we get some similar upgrading stuff we did in Temple. The free Regals, Exalt workbenches were so nice for the campaign. Yeah, I kind of hope moving forward they do that too. It's nice to have support for campaign like that, but I feel like they need to look at it again, because endgame, it's like so worthless. Like, you're at endgame, you're getting one Exalt, a Regal, you know, like, I feel like that needs to change once you hit a certain point and like be more worth it. Yep, just fixes? Yeah, basically nothing insane. But I mean, it's still obviously always good to continue to do fixes for the game. It's never a bad thing, right? Alright. Let's go back to running these maps and seeing which one connects, I guess. Something like a double extra damage one that's like dog. This one, dog. Do 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 do. So yeah, just fixes chat. Nothing crazy. Imagine it said on there though, like adding support for 0.5. Like, what? Already? Let's go. We're getting early. But no, nothing.
You there, local, come here.
Do 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 do. Here comes the leap of faith into the middle of the arena. I don't know how this works, chat. I thought it was just one map would connect to it, but maybe that's a different one. I think so, right? Because there's nothing at the end for me to do here. Actually, I do not care about delirium. Get delirium out of here. It's gonna, like, cock me again, I have a feeling. For some reason. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum.
A challenger!
I don't need to wait for him. He's giving me nothing. There's nothing here I'm supposed to be clucking, right? I'm not like bugging on this. I'm not seeing anything at the end arena, so I don't... Making sure I'm not bugging on this. Yeah. That's just a checkpoint for the thing, yeah. Okay, I'm not bugging on that. There's nothing to really press. Where am I from? United States, if that's what you mean. Unless you want, like, state. Alright, let's try the assembly then. Do we get a map out of that? We did. Bink, bink, bink. So, your bow, is it mainly fizz damage or Ellie? And how much... how do we have to miss? How much, how does that work with eye shot? So, my bow right now is mainly fizz. I don't really have any sort of, you know, LA damage on it. And it works really well with eye shot because eye shot has, what, 80% physical damage to cold conversion. So, obviously, if you got, like, flat cold on here, it probably would be better than, like, hybrid, just say. But, you know, again, if you're trying to hit perfect, like, mirror tier, T1, T2, all stats, like, perfect, like, you know what I'm saying? That it gets really expensive. Like, you don't need to have the best of the best to do damage at all, right? Like, even my bow isn't best of the best mirror tier, like, exactly stats ideal that we want, best in slot, and we're still able to do 100 million, right? For you guys, if you're not trying to do 5-6 man carries, you're only playing with maybe 1 to 2 friends, like, you can get away with a way cheaper bow. So ideally, I would probably just shoot for physical damage, and if you can, like, you know, crit chance and high accuracy, to be honest with you. That'll give you a really good amount of DPS overall to the skill, and it should be more deterministic, I believe, to craft, rather than trying to hit cold, because trying to hit, like, high accuracy with cold, if you don't have percent fizz, it's going to be a lot weaker than just accuracy with percent fizz. So I always try to go for those two first. You know, accuracy, then... sorry, crit chance, then, like, percent fizz and accuracy. And then whatever else after that, just, like, whatever I can get on it. I'm not really worried past that point. So that's what I would shoot for, is crit chance, high accuracy with high percent fizz, and then whatever else you can get on the bow that gives you damage is fine. Do-do-do-do-do. To be honest, I think people undervalue close to flats. You probably get really strong DPS with that too. What do you mean by WD? What stat is that? Hey, we got Giles unlocked. We want another thing. I'm gonna have to buy another one of these. It's Visions of Paradise or something. Weapon elemental damage? Ah, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. The percent increase elemental one? I mean, it's not bad, yeah. I mean, if you want to roll that. Alright, we have 10 minutes to run through this. We can definitely get through it once. I don't know if we're going to get through it twice, though. Let's see. Like, it just depends, because, like, if you have weapon elemental damage, no percent physical, and then, like, cold damage, just say, I'm pretty sure it's worse than just rolling percent physical with, like, cold damage. But then the issue is you also need to get accuracy, because accuracy is going to give you a lot of damage, way more than, like, honestly, 99% of the stats you can roll for prefix. Like, I think last time I looked, like, rolling, like, high accuracy, like T1, T2 accuracy is literally better than, like, low roll T2 fizz. So unless you're getting high roll T2 or T1% physical, like high accuracy is always like better, right? And obviously rolling that with other stuff is really difficult. So it's just always better, I feel like, to hit high accuracy and then try to get your percent physical. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But again, like I said, I don't know. You don't really need to have the best in slot though. Like 99% of the time, you can get away with a lot of stuff. You know?
I must be stronger.
Hopefully there's no enemies that are gonna run and kill me this time while I can't do anything.
Need to get after him.
This outsider challenges our way. Aid me, ancestors. Let them know the might of I am the true Nakuramakui.
Okay.
Lend me your strength, Tokuhama. This is not the way. What?
Bum 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 bum.
Stolen your honor. So be it. I will save my people.
I don't know if we can do this again, because this in itself takes like a minute for him to do his dumb dialogue and then get his health back and all this stuff. So like, I don't know, you guys think we have time to do this run again? Can't even see my character right now. We got comms madness, unfortunate. I don't think comms madness goes for anything, right? Yeah, like 38 C, that's unfortunate. I mean, I don't know. We could test it. We could test it. T1 attacks, attack speed, T2% physical magic obliterator bows are around 10 divs, so they're pretty cheap. Very strong bases, what, the crit essence? Yeah, you definitely go for that. We have 4 minutes. What do you guys think? Yes or no to run it again? I don't know. I'm kind of nervous to run it again with only 4 minutes. I'm safer not to. I mean, definitely safer not to. Do. Yeah, I mean, we have 3 minutes. There's probably no point in, like, trying to zoom there. Yeah, it says 10-minute downtime. So, it'll be like 15 minutes, basically, from now until the servers are back up. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, I mean, kind of just waiting for 0.5. Not really too much else. Just waiting. Kinda sucks, it's not too much. Like, March, you have Crimson Desert coming out, which I don't really know what that game is. That game looks crazy to me. Like, in one hand, it looks like, okay, it's like an RPG style Witcher game, right? And then it's another, it's like, okay, wait, hold on. Now there's like mechs and stuff that you can get into. That's weird. And like, you know, flying stuff you can do. Like, okay. And then it's like, wait, now this dude's on a pterodon, fighting a pterodon boss in the sky. And then also he's like riding bears as mounts. It's like, what is... It looks so crazy. I don't really know what that game is about. It looks cool though. Not gonna lie. It looks fun, but I don't know. Well, besides that, in March, I don't really know what else is coming out. There's really nothing. Kind of just gotta like chill, you know, until April. Low key for 0.5. I mean, I guess you have PoE 1's new event that, or PoE 1's new league that should be in March, but... I love Monster Hunter, and I grew up with Pokemon, so I'm really looking forward to Monster Hunter Stories 3. I heard good things about that game. Is that on PC, Moo, or is that exclusive to, what do you call it? To, I think, I see, it's on Nintendo, right? Nintendo Switch or something? Or is that on PC? Bum, 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 bum. It's on PC, yeah. The free demo is on Steam right now. Oh, really? Yeah, because the last Monster Hunter they had was pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Monster Hunter, whatever it was, the last one, the newest one. It was like super buggy. I got you. Yeah, it looks interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. Is this supposed to be co-op, or is this single player only? They have been co-op enabled in the past. Hopefully this one will be too. Okay, bet. Yeah, hopefully. It kind of looks cool, not gonna lie. Well, we gotta wait a little bit till servers are back up. And I don't have that much time left to grind. We should be live again tomorrow around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on obviously Twitch and YouTube and all that good stuff. I hope to see you guys back with us then, vibing out. We'll honestly probably just be like, I don't know, I'll try to figure out a build. I mean, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the Discord. And as always, if you guys need any help with the builds or anything like that, the Discord is the best way to, you know, get help, get your questions answered and all that. And !, Discord and chat, and we'll give you the link for that. But yeah, I hope to see you guys back with us tomorrow. Like I said, we should be live around 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll probably just be vibing out. I mean, unless we find like a build or something like that. I mean, I feel like a lot of the stuff's been explored, you know, for this league. But we'll see. As always, though, thank you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Vibe out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.